Hello everybody, John Sessoms here. Got Big Red with me. Today I want to show you a little bit about how to get started in fingerstyle guitar. So I'm thinking at this point you might have already gotten into playing some basic chords, all your open string stuff, maybe some bars, maybe some jazzy stuff. And then trying to get into different styles, maybe the Beatles. Stuff like that, or maybe some James Taylor. Get into some country picking like this. Stuff Love that song. That's a Doc Watson tune. It all starts with your right hand, and what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the right hand terminology. So your right hand, the thumb is always indicated in manuscripts as P, index is I. That makes sense. It all comes from Spanish vocabulary, which I'm not going to get into. But thumb is P, I is your index, M is middle, ring finger is A. So we're going to assign each one of these fingers to a set of strings or a string. So your thumb, actually notice I'm using a thumb pick today because I broke my thumbnail right there. But you might try one of these. It gives you a little more bass response. Certain things you can do. At any rate, the thumb is going to play the 6th string, or the 5th, or the 4th. And your index is going to hit the 3rd string. Your middle finger's hitting 2nd. Your ring finger's hitting 1st. So a typical arpeggio would be starting 6th string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So you do sort of a roll, which is also an arpeggio. So you go like this. Change the 5th string, 4th, back to 6th. So that's like a 4/4 pattern, which would be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could think of it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's a 4/4 pattern. Most common pattern also is a 3/4 pattern. So you could go thumb hitting 6, index 3rd, middle's hitting that 2nd, 1st, and then we're going to back pick it. Middle finger's hitting 2nd string, index is hitting 3rd, so it goes P, I, M, A, M, I. It's a nice rolling sound too. It's sort of almost like a banjo roll. So B, P, I, M, A, M, I. Switch basses. Hit that 4th string, coming back to the 6th. Minor chord just to finish it out. Yeah, so notice I'm basically working with open strings, and that's a really good place to start because then you can just concentrate on your right hand and making sure you can find those strings. Another way to do that is just practice setting your fingers on the strings. It's called planting. Just put your fingers on them, and this is not necessarily played in time. You're just going to put your fingers on the strings and then just slowly play. Then bring your fingers back down. It's called planting. You wouldn't necessarily want to play a song like that, but it starts to teach you how to find those strings. And that's a classical guitar trick. A lot of classical players train with planting. It's something you can use, but once you get beyond these open strings, you could throw a chord in there. So if you have a D chord, the big thing that changes is your thumb's going to hit the 4th string, which is your D string or the name of the chord. On the C chord, switch to the 5th string because that's your bass, C, and then G, and that's 6th string in the bass. So you can create a little texture like this. It's a good way to go, but I always say it's good to start with open strings so you can really concentrate on it. Another trick is to put your phone timer on about a 3-minute time and just go at it. And notice I'm playing it a little harder. You can start with playing strong, which is called forte, and come back and play real soft. Then come back and play what they call mezzo piano, mezzo forte. And it's a good way to strengthen your right hand. So that's what we'll start. It's just a basic arpeggio. Phase 2, I'm going to show you a bit of how to play songs with that technique, possibly a classical tune. And then in phase 3, we'll go into Travis picking, where the thumb is playing a bass line. Picking out the melody with the fingers, but it all starts once again right hand, getting used to those strings. So hope you got something out of this video. As I said, I'm going to be putting out some videos on beyond this, where you're going to play some songs. That's phase 2, phase 3, Travis pick, and then picking specific songs that are interesting. And so if you get a chance to, please subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this. So, see you later.